Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel and I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's time to stand up in today's The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, July 18th, hint at some explosive moments as the weekend hits. Someone's about to unleash a painful lesson, while two exes cross a line and a character swings in for the save. What's set to unravel during Friday's show? Time to find out. Billy Abbott's painful lesson. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, July 18th, reveal that Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, is about to teach Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, a painful lesson. Will he withdraw funding from Abbott Communications? Will Jack issue Billy an ultimatum? Make sure to check out our weekly YNR spoilers here. Only time will tell. However, considering all the shock around Damian Kane's, Jermaine Rivers' demise, is this really the time for Jack to be sparring with Billy? Cowdra crosses a line. Speaking of reading the room, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, will cross a line. Will the news about Damian hit these two so hard that they feel the need to hit the sheets? Then again, maybe the side of the train where Audra and Kyle, as well as Jack and Billy, aren't aware that a murder has just taken place on the property. Read this. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Drugged bourbon bottle resurfaces, and Abbott falls under suspicion next. The saddest part of this is that Audra will cheat on Nate Hastings, Sean Dominic, just as his entire world is falling apart. Sharon Newman takes action. Finally, The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday reveal that Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, will take control of a situation in hopes she can help Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. What does this mean, exactly? As fans know, Nick found the knife used in Damian's stabbing planted in his train cabin's bathroom. Fans also know Nick likely had nothing to do with the man's murder. Will Sharon approach Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, and try to reason with him, or does she approach Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, and have words with him? Then again, if Sharon is taking action on this, will she start to investigate things on her own? She knows a thing or two about murders and framing jobs, right? What are you looking forward to most for Friday's show? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Tune into the new CBS soap regularly for all the drama, and check out SOS often for the best Young and the Restless news, updates, and spoilers. I end Monday's recap. Damian is drugged and stabbed in the maze after Lily tells Kane they're a couple. Restless rant. Will Damian die? A look at the murder mystery ahead. Look for a special guest appearance by the green-eyed monster as a jealous Kane confronts Damian about his feelings for Lily. Always weighing her options and considering her next best move, Amanda strikes a deal. Phyllis finds herself in a familiar situation, in other words, the dangerous kind. Does she have a nose for trouble, or what? As the murder mystery kicks off, we may have figured out who kills. Spoiler. Young and Restless spoilers for Tuesday, July 15th. In Tuesday's recap, Lily learns Damian's dead, and Kane hires Chance. With matters taking a turn for the murderess, Nick devises an escape plan. Better late than never, bro. Good thing Kane invited Genoa City's only cop to the south of France. As the host with the most thought that Chance would have to, he investigates a crime. Lily's world is turned upside down. Young and Restless isn't really killing off Nate's newfound half-brother, is it? With summer off in Italy, Allison Lanier introduces the one she can't believe I was ever without. In Wednesday's recap, Nick makes a shocking discovery as everyone, including Amanda, eyes Kane for the murder. Who needs Jessica Fletcher when you have Devin around to connect the dots? As she probably should have from the day that she started working with him, Amanda questions Kane's motives. Nick makes a shocking discovery that rocks the Newmans and leaves Sharon scrambling. Melissa Ordway sends beautiful postcards of her time away from Abby. Young and Restless spoilers for Thursday, July 17th. In Thursday's recap, Nick confronts Kane, and Lily thinks her ex murdered Damian. Oh snap. Spoiler. S. alibi brings a mountain of trouble raining down on him. Victor protects his family's interests. Which, let's be real, he does 24/7. It's his favorite pastime, next to sticking it to Jack, Kyle, Billy. Kane is forced to defend himself, but against accusations, or an actual attack. Could go either way. Lily shares damaging information with Chance, perhaps bringing this game of Clue one step closer to an end. He's been on the CBS soap for over 45 years, so when Eric Braeden was asked if a rival soap ever came knocking on his door, he stated, "They asked me." Young and Restless spoilers for Friday, July 18th. Is this really the time, Jack? Whether it is or it isn't, the eldest Abbott teaches Billy a painful lesson. Welp, they held out as long as we suppose they could. But now Audra and Kyle are going to cross. Genoa City is in for a dramatic Friday as emotions run high, lines are crossed, and one character emerges as an unlikely hero. With shocking confrontations, heartbreaking realizations, and a life-changing moment, July 18th's episode is packed with twists you won't want to miss. 1. A painful lesson learned. Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, is about to face the consequences of her recent choices. After pushing Adam, Mark Grossman, away and aligning with Nick, Joshua Morrow, she's in for a rude awakening when she realizes that her impulsive decisions may have cost her everything. Spoilers hint that Sally will have a tense confrontation with Adam, where he lays out the hard truth. She's been playing both sides, and now she's lost his trust for good. Meanwhile, Nick, who has been her rock, may not be as reliable as she thought. What to expect? Sally breaks down as she realizes she's pushed Adam too far. Nick questions whether he's been used as a pawn in Sally's game. A major decision. Will Sally try to win Adam back, or will she double down on her mistakes? 2. Crossing a dangerous line. Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, and Claire Grace, Haley Aaron, are on a collision course as their mother-daughter bond continues to fray. After Claire's recent erratic behavior, Victoria is forced to make a tough call. Does she protect her daughter or protect Newman Enterprises? Spoilers reveal that Victoria reaches her breaking point when she discovers Claire has been secretly meeting with Jordan, Colleen Zenk. Fearing history is repeating itself, Victoria makes a drastic move. She threatens to cut Claire off financially and legally if she doesn't cut ties with Jordan for good. But here's the twist. Claire snaps back, accusing Victoria of never truly trusting her. Jordan lurks in the shadows, manipulating Claire into believing Victoria is the enemy. Nate, Sean Dominic, intervenes, warning Victoria that pushing Claire away could backfire spectacularly. Will Victoria's ultimatum push Claire into Jordan's arms for good? 3. A shocking lifesaver. In the midst of all the chaos, one character emerges as an unexpected hero. Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziade, has been struggling with his own demons, but when Lily, Crystal Khalil, faces a crisis at Chancellor Winters, he steps up in a major way. Here's what happens. Lily's leadership is questioned after another business setback. Devin Brighton James considers drastic measures, including removing her as CEO. Daniel swoops in with a bold idea that could save the company, but it comes with a catch. The big question: will Lily trust Daniel's plan, or will Devin's doubts tear the family apart? 4. Billy and Chelsea's explosive clash. Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, have been circling each other warily, but on July 18th, tensions explode. After Billy discovers that Chelsea has been secretly advising Connor, Judah Mackey, without his input, he confronts her in a heated argument. Key moments. Chelsea accuses Billy of being an absent father. Billy fires back, blaming her for Connor's struggles. A surprise interruption. Could Johnny, Holden, and Ryan Hare be caught in the crossfire? 5. Tucker's next move. Tucker McCall, Trevor St. John, is never one to sit idle, and this episode is no exception. After his latest scheme blows up in his face, he turns to an unlikely ally, Audra Zuleika Silver. Spoilers tease. Tucker offers Audra a deal, help him take down Jabot, and she'll get everything she's ever wanted. Audra hesitates, knowing Tucker's promises are often empty. A wild card enters the mix. Could Ashley Eileen Davidson be playing a deeper game? Final thoughts. What's next? Friday's episode sets the stage for major shakeups in Genoa City. Sally's future hangs in the balance. Claire's loyalty is tested like never before. Daniel could become Chancellor Winter's savior. Billy and Chelsea's war escalates. Tucker's revenge plan takes a dangerous turn. Will anyone come out unscathed? Tune in to find out. Kyle and Audra cross a dangerous line. Jack takes action against Billy, and Sharon steps up for Nick. Don't miss the key twists on The Young and the Restless July 18th episode. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Friday, July 18th, tease a dramatic shift in several storylines as secrets surface and relationships face new tests. Jack makes a bold move against Billy, Sharon reacts to troubling news about Nick, and Kyle and Audra get closer than ever. Jack is frustrated with Billy's lack of attention to Abbott Communications. While Billy has been focused on his Chancellor venture, Jack feels he's not holding up his side of the deal. Jack had invested heavily in Billy's project, but now he's questioning that decision. On Friday's episode of The Young and the Restless, Jack decides to take action. He may pull his funding or try to take control of the company to protect his investment. Sally, who recently made a deal with Billy, might see her plans fall apart if Jack follows through. Sharon gets alarming news about Nick. Meanwhile, Sharon will be on edge after receiving troubling updates about Nick. With the frame-up situation getting more serious, she'll want to do something to help him. Sharon decides to take charge and figure out a way to support Nick through this crisis. Her protective instincts will kick in, and viewers can expect her to get more involved in his defense on Friday's episode. Kyle and Audra cross a line. Elsewhere, Kyle and Audra continue their flirty dynamic during their trip, but things are about to go too far. While they've treated their interactions like a harmless game, the tension will finally boil over. Spoilers suggest that Kyle and Audra may share a kiss or more, stepping into intimate territory. Whether it's before or after learning about Damien's murder, the shift in their relationship could complicate things with Nate and Claire. Audra's emotional side might come out, especially if she worries about the impact Damien's death will have on Amy and Nate. Kyle could end up comforting her, which only deepens their connection.